Director of Nutrition Malaysia, Ministry of Health Malaysia, come here to support me. So, oh no, I'm talking. Okay. Uh, Today I would like to present my study on info and child feeding practices among low household income families in Malaysia. So, for the introductions, in Malaysia, the intakes is living in either urban and rural area is influenced by the household income. Info and child practices is consists of breastfeeding and also the complementary feeding practices. So adequate intake of complementary feeding during critical period from the is to ensure the optimal growth of the growth and development of the children. Therefore, the complementary feeding should meet the nutritional needs and in terms of quantity and quality of the food. So, aim of this study is to assess info and child feeding practices using the WHO indicators among children from the low socioeconomic status in Malaysia B40. In Malaysia, we classified the household income classification by three groups. So B40 is bottom 40% from the total population in Malaysia. Household income less than 4,360 ringgit. So so this is study methodology. So you can see that the sample the sample study project is infant and child feeding from the bottom 40% B40 also income families attending health clinic in wilayah Kuala Lumpur, Federal Territory Kuala Lumpur and also Kuala Selangor, which is Kuala Lumpur is represent for the urban area and Kuala Selangor is represent for the rural area. So for the social demographic data, 326 is the total number for the respondent and 163 for boys and 158 for girls. Mean household income for this study population is 2,470 ringgit, and less than 50% is less than 2,000 ringgit household income. So the result of this study is early breastfeeding initiation within 1 hour of birth after delivery is 77.6%. Ever breastfed 99.1%. Continued breastfeeding at 2 years old is 42.9%. Bottle feeding practices 70.1%. Ever used a pacifier 66.8%. And milk feeding frequency for the non-breastfed children who were taking more than 2 feeds within 24 hours a day before is 99.2%. So next one is minimum meal frequency. Children will receive solid, semi-solid and soft food for breastfed and non-breastfed children is 95.5%. And this one I want to highlight here in this ACN 2019 because of in this study show that minimum dietary diversity, children will receive 4 or more food groups during the previous day is 52.4%, which is actually the 50% for the study population. Minimum acceptable diet 55.4%. So for the discussion, compared to the previous study for the National Health Survey done in 2016 by the Institute of Public Malaysia, for the national study, Core et al. For the Putrajaya population in Putrajaya and Bong et al. In the Penang area in the rural area in Sarawak. So we can see the early breastfeeding initiation within 1 hour of birth is 78.1%. There's no big difference here, but Bong et al. Is no data collected. Ever breastfed is 99.1%. So it also show that there is no different from the three study. So I hope that maybe for the next year in Malaysia we can ever breastfed should be 100%. Yeah. Okay. So continued breastfeeding at 2 years old is 42.9%. Bottle feeding practices 78.5%. Maybe when looking at the data, we compare to the Putrajaya nearly same, but when the national level is slightly low. So bottle feeding practices. So when we compare to the Bong et al. In the rural area, 46.3%. That means that in the rural area still using still breastfeeding for the child. So ever use a pacifier on the my study collected data is 26.8%. Milk feeding frequency for non-breastfed children 99.2%. minimum meal frequency 95.5%. Almost same for the core at all, minimum meal frequency. And this two, minimum dietary diversity 52.7%. Actually lower than the other studies. Okay. Minimum acceptable diet is the almost same as the core at all and diet. So, in conclusion, only 1 in 2 respondents met the MDD, minimum dietary diversity and minimum acceptable diet. So, from the study population studies, gender and strata is dependent, as you said, to the infant and young children practices, except strata and bottle feeding practices, and also strata and ever use of pacifier. So that means that urban and rural area is not dependent to the water feeding practices and the use of pesticide. So conclusion is important that the parents are taught and given the knowledge on the appropriate practices on complementary feeding and nutrition. Right amount of quantity and quality of food and meal frequency. Timely introducing the complementary feedings. Awareness the importance of dietary diversity, to educate on how to fulfill dietary diversity requirement and the nutrient gap, and also like the plenary said, we need the safety and also the availability and affordability for the children, can fulfill the dietary diversity and requirement and the nutrient gap. That's all. Thank you very much. So I want to acknowledge my supervisor for Norima, Prosper, Rosli.